question that we want to know about girls, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know, it's crazy.
It's so many questions, man. Like, it's hard to, it's hard
cool,
to
right?
pick one. It's hard to just pick one question, bro.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy. HP, what's good, man? We, it's like late as fuck. It's like 11, 16.
11, 17.
Yeah, like 11, 17 at night. We just up in here chilling, man. You know, we were just talking about some crazy shit, like, you know, these generation girls, like our generation, you know, like generation that we've been, you know, that we're in right now, like these females are some new females, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you always hear like old people talk about like, you know, like the old female, like the old woman role and the old man role.
Right.
You know, back then people played their roles. You know what I mean? The man was a man and the woman was a woman. You know, there was no intersection. There was no, you know, maybe like some disagreement, but at the end of the day, you knew your role. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, you know, it's like men don't know what they want and women don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? I hear guys all the time just sit around and just call women bitches and hoes, you know, and it's like, right. It's like, really, you know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, I understand that a woman may be, you know, maybe a bitch sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But when you address women as bitches, like in general, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like, I mean, you don't feel a little, you know, a little uncomfortable saying that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say for instance, if I was talking to this guy one day, he told me that the woman, like, I mean, like the reason he calls women bitches was because when he grew up, that's what they were used to. I'm like, so what? You know what I mean? I grew up around that same area, and I still feel uncomfortable calling women bitches. You know what I mean? Now I may slip up when I'm talking to my boys, and I'm gonna say, yo, man, you know what I mean? Yo, these bitches are crazy. You know what I'm saying? But later on, you know what I'm saying, I come to feel bad. I have a real guilty conscience. So, you know, I begin to feel bad when I say that. You know what I mean? Certain dudes, they don't feel bad at all. They just say it, and they keep saying it to the point where it's like, sometimes I gotta stop and like, yo, why you calling them bitches, man? You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then they use that whole Cat Williams thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know their names, so I just call them bitches. I'm like, come on, man, you can't use that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I mean, I understand that a woman can be a bitch, but, you know, I try my best not to address women in general as bitches, you know what I'm saying, and hoes, even though there are some out there that are those type of females, man, you know what I mean? But, you know, like, us nice guys don't have a shot nowadays, man. If you're not a football player or basketball player, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not hating on them dudes because they getting theirs, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm the nice guy. Where do I fit in the situation? You know what I'm saying? Am I too nice? I'm not, you know, I'm not masculine enough. I'm not tough enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to take control of the situation. I'm a man. You know why I'm a man? Because I take care of my responsibilities. Right. You know what I'm saying? I stand on my own 2 feet. I don't beg anyone else for anything that I want. If I want something, I go out there and I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I go to college. I'm getting my education. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm doing my thing. I am a man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I try my best to take care of my own stuff before I try to take care of someone else. Right. You know what I'm saying? A man that calls you a bitch in a hole and slaps you and hits you, that's not a man. You know what I'm saying? I understand men make mistakes, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you keep making that same mistake, you know what I'm saying, you got a problem. You know, calling them bitches in the holes is a problem. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame because it's becoming more of a problem. It's more of a disease now. Really contagious. Right. You know what I'm saying? And people catch on to it.
Right. See, there's a number of issues what's wrong with our generation now. Back when you were saying like how our generation, like we're all about what's the norm. Like we follow the norm. Nobody is a true G anymore because all we do is follow the crowd. Right. Our generation, we lack uniqueness and individuality. Right. Because we follow the crowd. I mean, most guys call other girls bitches because that's what everybody call it. You know, that's cool. Man, fuck that bitch, fuck this and that. That's what they say, that's what you do. Right. Because it's the norm. I mean, a lot of people are scared to stand up on their own 2 feet and actually be a real man and actually say what you want to say and not just what society wants you to say. Exactly. And that goes back to what we were talking about earlier about, I don't understand. It might just be me, but I want y'all to tell me this. Does this make any sense? How can you be too nice to somebody. That like does that? It don't add up. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it don't add up at all. It don't make no sense at all.
I'm too nice, so I'm a pushover. It's not saying I'm a pushover. That just means that I have that much respect for you. You know what I mean? You should go after guys who have like a high level of respect, not a low level of respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I don't call you a bitch, you should respect the fact that I'm not following that fad. You know what I'm saying? You should respect me more for not following that crowd to say, hey, you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, and guys who call girls bitches, they get the most women. That's the fucked up thing about it. How do you call a woman out of her name?
Girls on deck.
And get girls on deck. You know what I mean? They get so much pussy. It's like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? I can't be that guy. Someone told me like, yo, to a point you would have no choice but to be that guy. I'd be damned if I'm finna lower myself to a standard where I have to insult a woman to attract a woman. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? It really is. There's no way I'm finna just bust out and just call a girl a bitch. Okay, if I'm talking to a girl, you know, like, if a female walking by, you know, I try to give her some play. I'd be like, yo, excuse me, you know, I just want to tell you that you look really nice today. You know, kind of want to get to know, your name. And if she just blow me off, you know what I'm saying, I have the discipline and I have the control to say, just walk away from the situation. I don't have to go around and say, hey, you know what, fuck you too then, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know cats who would do that shit on fucking point. You know what I'm saying? Regular. You know what I'm saying? Like a female, like for real, like a dude be like, yo, what's going on, shorty? Or whatever like that. Yo, what's going on, baby? You know, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like he be like, hey, so what's your name? She'll say her name, but she won't say it loud. But she'll say it loud enough for some of us to hear it. But if he don't hear it, he automatically thinks that she's disrespecting him. And so he calls her a bitch. And I'm like, yo, she said her name was Ashley, man. How you going? He's like, man, but I ain't here. I'm like, come on, man. You gotta open your ears, man. You know what I'm saying? You just worried about whatever you want, you know? But I mean, hey, nowadays, if females, if they respond to that type of shit.
I think right now, in that generation, like our age, is like girls don't want the guys that should be respectful and stuff like that. They want a project. They want something that isn't up to par with what you're supposed to be because they're young and they want to try and change something into something that their own. They want to have their own control and insecurity, and it's really stupid because guys do it too. Like certain guys, they will find something wrong with girls and they'd be more attracted to it than a girl who's perfectly good for them and everything else like that. And it's just the age that we're in right now. It's all it is. Like when we get to 30 and 40s and stuff like that, women are going to be looking for that mature, young, and respectful guy. Not right now. But that's just because it's stupid. Women are just arrogant right now, and they just want to have projects, I guess.
Exactly, and it's crazy because by the time you get 30, what? Bro, like we know females that have like 2 kids before they even turn 21. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's crazy because it's like once you get to 30, we're not gonna want you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't want to deal with your baggage. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, we're young and we're not looking for marriage or anything like that, but we're looking for something, you know what I'm saying, to build on like an actual foundation. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, everyone has their flaws and they have their, they have their goods and their bads, But at the same time, it's like, what age does your mind click and you're like, you know what? I need a mature guy in my life, or I need a mature woman in my life. You know what I mean? I'm 22 years old. I was talking like this when I was 18 years old. What the fuck was the rest of these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like you got, you can say I ain't got no game, whatever like that, you know what I mean, whatever like that, but like, you got guys that's younger than me that get more pussy than I do. You know what I mean? I'm 22 years old, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing big things. These dudes are still pissing in their damn beds, but they get more pussy than I am. That makes me feel bad. You know what I mean? That makes me feel bad that you know what I mean? That a little nigga or a little dude is getting more pussy than me.
That's because they ain't got their shit together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like you said, females like a project. They like something to work on. You know what I mean? That's why they grow up with dolls and shit like that, because they like to fix things up. You know what I'm saying? They think that they could fix someone when they're young. Then when they realize that they can't fix that person, then they want to be like, oh man, guys ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. I'm like, nah, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, you know what I'm saying? We don't make you go after us. It's your choice. You know what I mean? You choose to go after those guys that call you bitches and the hoes and be beating on you and you know what I mean, and telling you you ain't nothing. But you don't go after the guys who tell you that you're beautiful and they support you. You know what I'm saying? When you need it, you know what I mean, or when you want it, or even when you don't want it or don't need it, they support you. They're there for you. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. It's like, I'm not saying that females are. I think the man and the woman it's like a 50-50 thing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it should be 50-50 on something positive, not 50-50 on something negative. You know?
Right.
Bullshit.
I feel you on that, bro. And what's all the shit today about? You hear people talking about, oh, he ain't got no game, he ain't got. Let's take some emphasis on the word swag.
Right.
Oh, he ain't got no swag. Yeah. Bitch, what the fuck is swag? Let's break this shit down for a second. What is swag?
What is swag?
Hold on, first let me start. Whatever swag is, let me start by saying swag is for boys. Class is for men. And that's something that I'm gonna say. Like swag, it's all stupid. He ain't got no swag. He lame, this and that. Like that shit is stupid.
What's swag?
Swag is for little boys. That sounds stupid. A grown ass nigga walking around. I got swag, nigga. I got swag.
What's swag? Ain't no way. Look, the freshest motherfucker in the building. Like the freshest nigga in the club. Can't have the cleanest shoes, cleanest pants, tightest shirt, smoothest fade. Could be the most ignorant, uneducated, dumbass dude. You know what I mean? That you find at the motherfucking liquor store or on the corner. You know what I mean? Trying to pick up women or whatever like that. Half his age. You know what I mean? Them be the same dumbass dudes, man. You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck that. I ain't got swag. I got style. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to the old days. Fuck that swag shit. I got style. You know what I'm saying? Because see, look, swag is not. It's not my clothes. You know what I mean? I mean, like my swag doesn't, or my style doesn't stop at my clothes. You know what I mean? Who I am as a person.
Well, that word swag has been interpreted as how would you pick up women is by having a special swag.
Yeah.
That word, actually, swag, came from L.A. to where, like, if you saw yourself, you or me on the street, somebody saw you, they would say, oh, that's his personality. He's representing himself through him. Through his clothes and how he talks and how he acts. That's his swag. Yeah. Like, it was the word style, but in today's generation, new words come up all the time. Right. And the word swag just sounds better right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's been misinterpreted as picking up women or showing off classiness and stuff like that. But it's basically to show your personality through talking and through your clothes and through what you do.
Right. Right. You know, and the whole thought of having game. I don't even know what the fuck a game is.
Game.
Like dudes have told me so many times, like, yo man, you got game. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, in my lifetime, you know what I mean, I've not had that many females, you know what I mean, as a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, you know you got game, and then you be getting the girls, you got game. What the fuck is game? I know how to conversate with a female. You know what I mean? I know how to talk to a female. If that's game, then hell yeah, I got it.
If a girl finds a guy more interesting because he has game than a guy that doesn't and is just straight up unrespectful, that's her ignorance, because then she's getting played because he's got game.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, and me personally, I see this type of thing happen every day. Like, I mean, females miss out on some really, really, really good dudes.
Hell yeah.
And potential relationships with so-called Mr. Right that they looking for right in front of their face.
Exactly.
And then just, you know, like you go for that asshole that's clowning you, calling you a bitch with his homeboys. Every time you turn your back.
They say they want Mr. Right, but they really just want to be treated wrong.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's fucking.
It's all for attention.
Yeah, it's fucking funny, man. And it's amazing what females will do for attention. I know niggas that'll call a chick up right now and then and flip her. Call about 4 or 5 of his homeboy, they go over there and just flip at her. You know what I mean? You would never find me ever in the same motherfucking facility where niggas is flipping chicks. Especially if I know they doing it, I'm finna walk out. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm gonna be like, yo, someone take me home, man.
Right.
I'm not finna sit around this shit, man. And females down for that shit. They down to get flipped. And then they get mad at the niggas when they talk about it to the other friends in public. How you gonna get mad if they talk about flipping you when you let them do it? You know what I mean? It's not like they hold you down and made you suck their dick. You did it on yourself. You got on your knees and you sucked it. You know what I mean? You laid on your back and you got it.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not getting the type of attention that you deserve at home. You know what I mean? But you getting it from these other guys. They don't love you. They don't care about you. All they want to do is flip you. All they want is some pussy, and you giving it to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can't get mad at that type of shit. You gotta take it as you can get it. That's how you want it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is. You don't want to get talked about? Don't do it.
Right.
You know, it's that simple.
Yeah.
Way, like my personal experience, like the way I looked at it is, there will be tons and tons of women. And all you gotta do is have yourself right, and eventually the opportunity of a right woman will come to par.
Right.
You just have to keep up with your morals. Don't settle for something just because it's an opportunity. You have to make sure whatever you wanted out of yourself, that's what you're getting.
Right.
Like, you may go through a dry spell for a year, and then as long as you're staying to yourself, that girl that you've always wanted will eventually come.
Right.
There's always opportunity. You just have to put yourself there and put yourself out there.
Right. You know what I mean? And I respect that, and I agree with that. You know what I mean? But easier said than done.
I mean, I'm not a pimp, and I don't like slave pussy or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But I do get girls that come in my room, and I do get women that come and hang out with me, and they enjoy my company. But that's mainly because I enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And I know what I want.
Exactly.
And I put it out there on the table. And whether somebody picks it up is their problem.
Right.
But I permanently am happy with myself.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And not only just women, especially my black women. I love y'all to death. You know I do. You know what I mean? I love y'all to death. I think y'all are the most beautiful people in the world, man. But nowadays, yo, you know, there
y'all
are
some crazy
hey, there are not enough positive black females, I guess, today. You know what I mean? It's like it's like y'all taking like a real bad rep right now. You're like, y'all letting a lot of that shit slide. You know what I mean? Right. I really do. Y'all letting a lot of shit slide. And not only to my black women, but to my black men. You know what I mean? We doing some crazy shit, I admit. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, it's plays by both parts of the field. You know what I mean? We both of us, we gotta get our shit together.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in general, men gotta get shit together, and generally, women have to get their shit together. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta play our parts, man. We can't be confused about this shit. You know what I mean? Because sooner or later, it's, you know what I mean? We're not gonna be here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you real. I'm gonna give you what's real. Right now, I'm looking for a female. Now, they say you shouldn't look for a female, and I did that for some years, and the shit don't work. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now with females nowadays. Either they going, which mean they hoes, you know what I mean? Which they, you know, they sleeping around, whatever like that. They dyking, which means they sleeping with other women. They got baggage, which means they pregnant, you know what I mean? Or got a couple of kids, and they ain't even into their second year of high school, college yet. Sometime high school. They just got out of a abusive relationship, physically, emotionally, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, and they're really overprotective of their hearts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, or give me another one. Which one? What one I didn't say?
Or just stuck up.
Or just stuck up, like they, or like they don't have no type of ambition. You know what I mean? Like they don't have like no type of guidance to what they need to do. And I understand that everyone doesn't grow up in the house with a mom and a dad. I didn't. You know what I mean? But see, I was raised by females. So at the same time, as a man, I was also grew up with that sensitivity. You know what I mean? You know, I've seen guys do my mom and my sisters, you know what I mean, so wrong.
Right.
And I learned from them, hey, I don't want to be that guy that does it wrong. You know what I mean? I understand we make mistakes, but at the same time, it's like you got to learn from your mistake. You keep doing it over and over again. It's not a mistake. It's a habit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you got to break that. You got to break that habit while it's a mistake, or it's going to become something that's like an everyday type thing. You know what I mean? So when females say I'm too nice, you know what I mean? I think of it like, okay, you know, I'm too innocent. All right.
It don't make sense.
Okay, that's cool. You know what? I'll be too nice. I'll be too innocent. You know, I'll be the real nice guy. You know what I mean? That you don't want. That's cool. That's cool. When you get 30 and you come looking for me, I won't be around. And then you call me, and then you can call me the asshole and the jerk, because I will be. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? You can only be nice for so long. The reason I choose to be nice is because it's uncommon. It's too easy to be mean. It's too easy to call women bitches and hoes Because sometimes they present themselves as that. It's too easy. I like to be nice. Nice is different. Nice is difficult. I grew up with a challenge, so I'm gonna make sure that everything in life is a challenge. So when I overcome that challenge, you know what I mean, then I feel better about myself. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be the nice guy now, but 20 years from now, I'm gonna be the asshole that you wish you had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how we'll do it, man.
So like, bro, I had that happen to me like one time. I had a girl actually tell me one time that I was too nice or that I was lame, ain't had no game and this.
Yeah.
Like whatever, man. I'm not about to change myself for a female. Like why would you even talk to me in the first place?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm too nice. What you want me to? Bitch, get in there and fix me something to eat or something.
You know what I'm saying, yo?
You want me to change?
You know what I mean? You know, hey, get your fat ass up and go fix me a sandwich. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Hell no, man. Don't do that shit, dude. You know what I mean?
I just wasn't raised like that. And females, if they don't like me for that, then
fuck it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fuck it, you know.
Tell you, he too nice. He too nice, and then, okay, you want me to be mean. Like,
yeah.
You want to be nice or you want to be an asshole.
Exactly.
It's like, what you want?
It's like, I got to be an asshole to get you, but then I got to be a nice guy to keep you. Right. That shit is that, you know? Hell no. If I got to keep changing every day just to fit your need and just to make you so-called happy, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? If me being me does not make you happy, I don't want you. I don't need you. You know what I mean?
That's how I put myself out there. I tell every girl that tries to talk to me, look, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna chill. But if I'm not making you happy, if you ain't feeling this one bit, tell me, and I'll disappear as fast as I can.
Exactly, man.
I'm out. Just tell me, stop wasting your time and mine. Right. There's no point.
It's not easy, man.
There's just no point right now in our lives to waste each other's time.
Hell no, man.
We're about to hit that age to where it's like everybody knows what they want.
Right.
Everybody wants to either have sex, have a one-night stands, have fun with each other, or have a relationship.
Right.
You need to be straight up.
Right.
Hey, da-da-da-da. If not, then get the fuck out my way.
I'm telling you, man. You right.
See, that's the thing. People not being straight up nowadays. They're not telling you what they want.
Yeah.
They play their mind game shit in the sarcasm world. It's just not right.
I feel you, man. Well, look, you know what I mean? Look, the camera's getting low. You know what I mean? It was a great conversation. My boy Chris on the camera, your boy HP, my boy Terrence, my boy G. You know, we just chilling out. You know what I mean? This is real shit, nothing less. HPT Vision. We out, bro.